Hi everybody, this is the website boy again with tutorial number 11 in this JavaScript tutorial complete essentials. And today we're going to be talking about comparison operators. There comes times when we need to compare different values inside our functions, and I'm going to show you how to do that in this short and sweet tutorial. Alright, so let's go to our JavaScript folder and let's talk about equality operator. All right. Some of you that already know a programming language know about the equality operator. For some of you that are new to this, the equality operators are used to compare two elements. It could be a variable with a string with a variable, uh, a math operation with a variable, a math operation with a string. You can compare almost anything with a equality operator. All right, so I'm just going to give you a couple examples here. So I'm just dragging this if statement document, and I'm going to do a save as. I'm going to call it 11 now. And this might be a beginner's course, but later on we're going to be jumping into an advanced JavaScript course. So keep tuned for and watch these tutorials, um, and you might learn something new if you already know some of this programming code. All right, so let's go ahead and call this comparison operators. All right, so basically a comparison operator, there are a couple of them. All right, so let's say for example you have an if statement here and you want to compare something, right? So for example, you want to compare something, a variable called name, with something like, and then you use the equality operator like this. You can use the double equal sign, but I want you to stick with a triple equal just because it's more precise. All right, just keep that in mind. And let's say for example you want to compare that variable with let's just use double equals. I want you to get used to using double equals to, I mean double quotes. Let's say you want to compare that variable with a string. All right, let's put a space on the string and let's put another string here, and you just type here. All right, something like that, right? You can do that. You can also, let's copy and paste this. You can also compare it to, let's say you want to compare that same variable with another variable, and the variable would be like new name. All right, you can compare it like that. Let's also compare it with a variable and then use another variable right here also. So you could do that. Newer name, for example, right? You can even use the equality operators to compare, let's say something like cost, and compare numbers. So we can compare numbers. For example, let's do 100. All right, 156 plus. So whatever this equation, the total of this equation, we are comparing it with that variable. All right, so 45. So this is how you do that. You can also compare another variable, let's say cost, well, the same variable, and compare it with something like total cost. So you can compare the cost with an amount, new amount, that's fine, and plus a quantity, a number, right? All right, so you can also compare it with cost new amount plus newer amount, and this will be all numbers. This variable will carry just numbers as their value. All right, and you can also use something like, let me just get right here. So you can compare something like x plus y, all right, equals minus c, whatever. All right, so I want you to keep that in mind when you are using the equality operator. You can do a lot of a comparison. There is also, you can use it the opposite way. So just in case you want to test that something is not equal, all you have to do is use the if statement again. Oops, right? And then all you have to do, let's say for example, 10, 100, then you put the exclamation and you say it's not equal to 20. If 100 is not equal to 20, right? Do something, right? So you can do that. Alert, it is not equal, right? Make sure that you put your quotes there always. All right. You can do something like that. There's a whole bunch of other operators that I want to show you. For example, this operator would be a equal, a greater than, less than, right here, a greater than and equal, right? Or a less than and equal, right? So it would be something like this. If we want to use them in an if statement, it would be something like this. If 1 is greater than 0, I want you to print something out, right? Print something out. And vice versa, right? What about if 1 is greater or equal than 0? Print something else, right? You can use it like that. So I just wanted to go over them. Now I know that for some of you this might look very simple, but it's very powerful when you use it in applications, and you will need it in JavaScript, and you will need to use a lot of it. And we're going to be jumping into advanced JavaScript after we finish with the explanation of the basic coding for beginners. So keep tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope this was able to help you out, and if it was, please like it. If you have any feedback for me, please give it to me so that I can make better videos. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you in the next video. Click on next and go to the next one.